We're going to make our salads very, very quickly because we didn't do it yesterday. So we are doing it right now. So let's go, Dora. Action stations. Less talking, more movement. Let's go. I need 4 for me, 4 for him. Oh my God. Let's go. Communal one. Need containers. Containers. How many containers have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Start scheduled cleaning. Of course now it wants to go. Okay, give me a second. Paused. Okay, we need a knife. Obviously, hey Debbie Sue, I thought we said goodbye, laugh, I know, you know Dora, overachiever and all. I'm going to put you on something. Just put you on that. Give me a second. Oh, there we go. Let's go. That's better. All right. Another container. How many containers have I got? 1 communal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're right. Now I need to go with the vegetables. I'll be back. Right. All right, let's go. I was going to put my hair up, but you know what? No, we need to put our hair up because I'll end up with hair everywhere. Back. Hair up. Oh, all right, hair up. Honestly, I'm not going to make a video. I'm learning a big lesson here. I'm not going to make a video on Sunday afternoon or evening because that's just put me behind. Like my behind me is just a whole mess. I mean, it doesn't really matter the scale of life to have a messy kitchen, right? It really doesn't matter. But like, it's so much beneficial to wake up on Monday morning and just go do my things in the morning, come home, sit down, have a nice breakfast, not be sitting here chopping vegetables up to make your salads. But in the scale of life, it's okay, Dora. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But this is Dora rushing, getting the salads done. Because there's been so many Monday mornings, I've gone, crap, I don't have my salad made. All right, well, I'll just quickly make a salad. And I quickly make one salad. And then the next day I have to make another one. It's just like, just make them all in one go. But when you make them all in one go, there's a lot of more work involved, right? But that's all because I didn't prepare on my Sunday, which is really should be my prep day. But I'm giving myself a little bit of a live birth, because I worked on Saturday night, so, or Saturday all day. So, you know, I am a little bit behind because I really kind of wanted a bit of, yeah, anyway. Doesn't matter. Because really, I shouldn't be putting YouTube first, right? Debbie Sue, shouldn't put YouTube first. But anyway, here we are. I've got the video out, done. And I'm doing my salads now. I've got 25 minutes technically. I've got more, but I wanted to have like a good half an hour before I need to go to work so I can relax, have a shower, do what I need to do, scratch myself. So I came home and there's a couple of guys here doing, I'll show you actually. They're waterproofing the ensuite. Hey Rhonda, how you going? Hello again, live again. Oh yeah, you know me, I'm overachieving. Rhonda, I was going to make it one live stream, but I thought I'd just cut it and then I'd come home and then start another one. I'm making my salads for the week. Normally I do this on a Sunday afternoon. I was just saying, Rhonda, that Bad Dora made a YouTube video instead of making her salad. So lesson learned, because otherwise I'd have a nice Monday morning to myself. All right. It's a giant ass carrot. It's a bloody big carrot. Yeah, sorry, the waterproofers are here. They were here on Saturday? I don't know, Friday. And they're back again today doing something. Netting, I don't know what that means, but we'll go check out the ensuite in a second. Let me get a bit of a head of the salad. I love this process. That's why I do it on a live stream. I don't know, there's something wrong with me, probably. There's probably a lot wrong with me, but you know. I love making salads and having a chat. And you know, what I've actually had, again, I'm not a martyr, but a lot of friends have come on and gone, you know what, that's a great idea. I'm not saying, you know, copy what I'm doing. I don't care what you do. But, you know, prepping, meal prep. A lot of people do it. A lot of people don't do it. I know Jazz, she loves watching my process because it gives her ideas and she's like, yeah, I've got to do that. Because it saves you money. It really does. Actually, you know what, guys? I'm going to actually cut these up and these are going to be my snacks. I'm going to have some snacks today at my job. I'm going to have carrots, sticks with, I don't have any hummus. I have, what do I have? I've got cottage cheese. Cottage cheese with carrot sticks. That'll be a nice little snack, right? Because I probably don't need to have that much carrot in my salad. There we go. Look at that. We're making snacks even for ourselves. Isn't that great, Dora? All right. Will I fit that in there? Oh, look at that. Yes. All right. You go back in there. I need somewhere. Oh, look at this, guys. I've even got somewhere to put my cottage cheese. I think I need 2 cottage cheeses. Actually, maybe I need a bigger thing. Hold on. They're the sauces that you get for like when you go to the Chinese Asian shops. We'll put cottage cheese in that. Yes. Okay, that's for chickens. We'll take that out. Chickens. All right, just wash this. So we buy all our vegetables from, most of our vegetables from a market so that we're, you know, putting money back into farmers' pockets. Sometimes they're coming from a second person. It's a bit soggy. It's a bit soggy. These are a bit suspect. Oh no, here we go. It's all right. Cutting up some tomatoes. Okay. They're not great. They're a bit soggy. That's all right. We will have tomatoes in probably a couple of weeks' time, which will be awesome. Sorry, I'm not very, very great in the chat at the moment. I'm literally just rambling and getting this done because I've got to get it done. Got to go to work, got to go to work, got to go to work. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. What is today? Monday. Yeah, Monday. Do I have something to do this afternoon? No. Oh, I was going to go see a friend in hospital this afternoon. That's what I was going to do. But because I'm a little sniffly, I'm sure I'm fine, but I just don't think it's a good idea to go. Hopefully she gets out of hospital today. Let's go with that. Let's hope she gets out of hospital. I haven't heard from her this morning, so hopefully she's out. She's flown the coop. Go ahead with your prep. I am listening while I'm editing. Good work. Yeah. So we're doing a working bee. That's what we're doing. Have you seen those? Well, I've seen them online. I've seen them on Zoom, where you do basically working live streams or working live streams kind of thing. I'm in a couple of network marketing businesses, and they do working like a working bee or a working live stream. Not live stream, but a working Zoom. So basically, you all log on and you might mute your camera, mute your microphone, but you're getting stuff done. And I've seen them actually on YouTube too, where people will mute their camera. Well, actually, yeah, mute the sound, and they'll go every 10 minutes. They'll come back and they'll start talking. But let's do editing together. So basically, you do 10 minutes editing, take a break, have a bit of a chat, and yeah, not bad. I mean, if you worked from home, it's probably not a bad way. You're kind of still having work colleagues, kind of thing. I think that's why. Hey, Red Bull Vodka, Red Bull Vodka. You can tell I do Red Bull and vodka normally. No, I don't normally. That's old Dora. I used to do Red Bull and vodka. Red Bull Princess. Because I work by myself, I think that's why I like live streaming. Because, I don't have workmates. And it's kind of a bit boring, lonely. As you see, I like a chat or three. And, I've worked way more jobs than I want to like to admit. So I have lots of friends from work life, and I miss them. I miss them so much. And I'm not opposed to going back and getting a real job, to be honest, to actually have work friends again. Closest to work friends I have is that I work at 2 different op shops with my job. I don't get paid from those op shops. I work for myself, but I work in them, and I love the workmates I work with. It's great because I kind of feel like they're workmates. So kind of, in a way, strangely, you're my workmates. So Debbie Sue, we're working together. We're working. All right, radishes. Got to have radishes. Love radishes. Love radishes. Love radishes. Does that make sense though, Debbie Sue? Shazza, isn't Shazza friends with Susan? Shazza's from the UK. Or are you from, no, I don't know, you're from Victoria. Hey Shazza, I'm sure I've got it right. Shazza, you're from Victoria, and I know you're friends with Susan. I'm sure you're Susan. Are you that Susan? It is that Susan. I mean, not that Susan. We all love Susan. We all love Susan. Where are you? Where are you, Shazza? I think you are from Melbourne, because I'm sure Susan goes, "Hi, Shazza. Shazza's my friend. My only friend from Melbourne or something." No, she's got more friends from Melbourne. I think you've been friends for a long time. I think that's what I mean. Yes, it does. We dance, so we might as well work together. I think that's why. I actually think, Debbie Sue, that's why you like being in live streams, like being in the chat, because you do. I think you're quite a social person too. You used to be a nurse. You would have seen lots of people in your days, whether it be your clients or, your work colleagues, doctors, all the people, in the doctors or in the nursing kind of. So, I'm sure you miss that too. And if you're like me, our partners are like, they don't really like to have a chat. Diego's in the back room going, yes, I don't want to have a chat with you, Dora. You talk too much rubbish. That's what he'd say to me. All right. And as you know, I would probably speak to, I can speak underwater, put it that way. Tried and tested. Whoops, so that's my bucket for the chickens. Rubbish. We're getting it done. We're getting it done, guys. We're getting it done. So, Shazza? Hi there, yes. Nicholas is there too. Cold this morning for you. Oh, so Shazza is in Melbourne too. Okay, I have got the right Shazza. So, Shazza, if you've been, I don't think I've seen you in my live stream before. You'd be like, what are you doing, Dora? I know, it's very confusing. I'm sure it's very confusing. That's why the algorithm absolutely loves me. Absolutely loves me. They're like, we have no idea what Dora's going to do next. It's probably a bad thing for me trying to grow my channel, but I don't care. So normally, like half an hour ago, Shazza, I was on the beach with most of these guys in the chat, plus some, walking along the beach, doing our morning exercise, looking at the pelicans, saying hello to the pelicans, having a chat. And then I went, you know what, because I made a video yesterday afternoon, I didn't do my normal live stream that I normally do on a random Sunday, which is basically making my salads for the week ahead. So I've got a later start today, hence why I'm motoring as we speak. So I make my salads to A, save me money. Otherwise, I'll buy crap at the shops. So my clients that I work with, I work with young adults with disabilities, and my job is to mentor them to want to work. They don't actually have to work. They get money from the government regardless. But the government see that there's a lot of people that have disabilities that if they had, a little bit of extra help, that they might actually be able to get a meaningful job. So that's where I come to play, is my job is to try to give these young people, or try to motivate them to want to work, give them some soft skills. So the kids that I've been working with, generally, I've been working with them for about 3 or 4 years. It's been a while. What else I got? Onion. So I've taught them how to catch the buses and trains, public transport. So it's not just getting them a job, because that's easy, right? Getting anyone a job is easy. Holding the job is the hard thing, right? That's the hardest thing. Because, there's so many facets in holding a job. So a lot of the stuff I do is stuff around, like being ready for work too is another thing. A lot of the people I work with, if they're not out with a support worker, so to speak, I don't really call myself a support worker. I like to call myself a mentor. But if they're not out with a support worker, they're pretty much at home watching YouTube. So it's kind of sad, isn't it? I promote that. I love YouTube. But, YouTube is actually rotting our young people's minds. So, a lot of them don't want to do anything by themselves. They become like professional, they feel like they need support all the time. And that's not the case. I'm not working with people that need full-time support. I'm not that kind of person, I'm not that, that's not me. I'm working with people that can be independent in ways. Like, as I said, they catch buses and trains by themselves now. they dress themselves, you know, they're not like, you know, can't talk, you know, they talk themselves, you know, they're not like severely disabled. Okay, now I'm crying. But it's just so sad that these young people are just becoming, because they get money from the government here for support, they become reliant on it. Oh, man. They become reliant and, like, for example, one of my clients on a Friday afternoon doesn't have a support worker. He said to me the other day, oh, my mum's going to give me a support worker for Friday afternoon. I said, why do you need a support worker for Friday afternoon? He goes, so I'd have something to do. I'm like, Ethan, sorry, I shouldn't say names. I say, I mean, you're never going to meet him. You know, you can catch a bus or a train. You can go down to the shop. You can go by yourself, right? It's just that they get so reliant on it. So I am kind of like, I'm a bit of a taskmaster, I'm going to be honest. I'm not here to, you know, suck up to them or, you know, tell them they're pretty. You know, trying to get them to do the hard yards. Like, you know, you have to go catch the bus. It's raining. Yeah, if you don't have a car and a license, guess what? It rains. You have to wear, you know, you have to use public transport still. Yeah, I'm mean, I know. All right. All right. Making my snack. Bit of cottage cheese in here. Cottage cheese with carrot sticks. Yum. I love cottage cheese. Not everyone loves it, but there you go. That's a snack for today. All right, cheese. No, what am I missing? Oh, lettuce. All right, so we've got the rainbow in here. We've got greens, we've got purple, we've got kind of pink, we've got red, we've got orange. We don't have yellow. We'll get some yellow. And we've got some greens. My eyes are still sore from cutting the red onion. Oh, yeah. So what is Debbie Sue working on? She's working on one of her night videos, night stories, or is she working on one of your normal stories, Debbie Sue? So this is kind of like a working bee at the moment. Hey Mike, how you going? Me too. I have a YouTube problem. Yes, you do have a YouTube problem. And look, I'm going to be honest, that's why I'm starting to be seeing, like, I'm going to be honest, it won't help my channel even, but I'm not, you know, not watching as much YouTube as I used to, because I want to be out there having adventures. Right? All right, now we need cheese. So I am quite a hypocrite, because here I am doing a live stream, but like, I really don't care about the hours. Okay, so I like a snack. I'm gonna have a snack while you're doing this. Radish with a bit of cheese. Yum. I didn't really chop that up very well, did I? Cheese and carrot. Yum. So I've got a bit of aged cheddar cheese here. I don't put the cheddar cheese, I don't put the cheese in the communal salad. I don't know why. I think I know why. Always know why. Because by the end of the week, it does get a bit soggy. Though in saying that, not really. It's amazing. Like, we ate salad yesterday, Sunday, that we made last Sunday. So it lasted exactly a week. So if you use good containers, and obviously you put them in the fridge, it can last. I've done it before where I've used shitty containers. It doesn't last. I am going to put it in the communal salad this week. Because you know what? The salad lasted quite well. The other thing is it's winter, right? So maybe in winter time it lasts a little bit longer. Okay, what time is it? Okay, it's 9:50. We're going all right. We're going all right. So, oh, that's what I've got to do this week. Oh, right, I forgot about this. Let me tell you. Let me just finish this off and I'll tell you something. I can't think at the same time at the moment. I'm just trying to get this done. Okay, a bit of cheese. Then we have some feta cheese. We buy this feta cheese. We buy all this cheese from, well, Diego buys it, should I say. Buys it from the markets. So someone actually makes it, like a farm. So, you know, you're supporting farmers and I guess it's better quality, right? Less of the nasties. So normally what I do with my salads, I take a can of tuna with my salad. I don't put the tuna in first. Nicholas actually thought I put tuna in with the salad for the start of the week. I don't do that. I take a can. But I've suddenly started using sardines. And hey, traveling with the Combs. Yes, hello again, my friend. I know, I'm back. I'm a bit of an overachiever like that. Brendan and Ash. You either see me, it's a drought or a famine. Either you see too much of me or not enough of me. So anyway, sardines. I don't know what's going on. I like sardines, but last week I was not enjoying my lunch. I was not enjoying my lunch because it had sardines in it. I don't know why, but I wasn't putting the sardines in my lunch. I was eating the salad by itself and then eating the sardines out of the can. Normally I just dump it in there. It was something weird. Anyway, over the weekend, I was at my friend Mel's and we were making pineapple tea. So last week you guys saw me cut up the giant pineapple. It was massive. So we made pineapple tea out of the skins. Anyway, I was saying to her how, you know, I love my salads, right? But I just wasn't loving my salads last week. And she's like, I said, oh, I just don't know, the sardines just weren't really giving it to me last week. I just really didn't like them. And she said, okay, I've got an idea for you. So I'll show you what she did. I've got to take it with me. Somehow I've got to take that with me. Just give me a second. I'm just finishing off feta on the other side. What else do I want to put in here? I think that's enough for now. For now. This is my favourite bit. My nose is running. I know I'm gross, but I don't care. Put them back in the fridge. Okay, so this is Mel's solution to yucky sardines. She's made this, it's like, what's in here? Olive oil, garlic, fennel seeds, whole lot of like Greek spices. I'm not going to take that with me to work. I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I've got a can of sardines, wild caught sardines in oil. So I'll put the sardines. Should I mix this now? I do take a lunchbox. I take a, let me think. What am I going to do? Yeah, we're going to mix it now. Ready? Okay, let's find something to put it in. Yep. Just give me a second. I need to blow my nose.
Bedroom.
Okay. Is it bad?
Well, just clean the dust and everything up from the.
Oh, the yoga's stuck out. I'll stop your yoga. Alright, so this is my attempt to make sardines taste better. I don't normally like sardines. I do like them. Not everyone likes sardines, right? Sardines and oil. So we're going to dump that. Do we want the oil? Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's just get the sardines out. Okay, let's not make it pretty, Dora. You're going to mush it up anyway. I don't think we want all the oil. All right. So then we're going to put the mixture, some of the mixture in here. Then we'll mix it up. Let's give it a try. Then I'll dump this on my salad when I'm ready to eat the salad today. Okay, let's see if Mel's concoction works. Let me see what it looks like. It doesn't look very pretty, does it? It's not about how it looks. Yeah, I like it. All right. Make sure the lid's on. Let me see what else I have.
Room's just going.
Start selected room cleaning.
Okay.
It's going to the room. I'll close the door then.
Okay. What else do I want to say? Oh, yellow.
Please wait.
Gherkin. I found a few more things. We've got yellow, the rainbow, gherkin. We had semi-dried tomatoes. Olives and avocado. All right, quick, Dora, quick. All right, whoops. Okay, hold on. So we're trying to eat the rainbow, right? So we need a bit of yellow in our salads. We've got red, we've got green, we've got orange, we've got pink, we've got purple. We need yellow. I mean, obviously you don't have to, but I just like the idea to have, you know, all these colours in your salad. Just makes it all bright and happy, like the rainbow. So now we have the rainbow. I'll put one gherkin. I like gherkin, Diego doesn't like gherkin in my salad. We nominate this salad for me today. We need to put some olives in there. I don't squeeze the Kalamata olives because even though they're pipped, sometimes the pips are still in there. If you bite one of those down, you will break a tooth, big time. So the communal salad, I put a couple of extras. And then I've got a couple of green olives that I just cut up. Oops. So when I make my salads through the week, or at the start of the week, end of the week, should I say, Sunday, start, end, whatever we want to do, I feel like I am looking after my body and doing better things for it. So I'm just using some sun-dried tomatoes. So yes, I did put tomatoes in it before. Can never have enough tomatoes, right? So I just feel like I'm setting myself up by making my salads through the week, for the week ahead, and then I'll make better decisions. Like, I'll exercise well. I won't open that bottle of wine. Those kind of things. I won't engulf a giant chocolate. Oh, I really would like to engulf a giant chocolate. I did buy the other day from the health food shop. Carob. I bought some mint carob. I'll show you, it's very nice. Let me put the rest of this in the fridge. What else do we have? What else do we have? That's gone. What else do I have? Avocado. So avocado, you know how avocado goes old really fast? It gets like mushy and yucky. I know you can put lemon on it, but I don't. So I only put it in, I'm putting it in today's salad and I'll put it in tomorrow's salad. So that, get a head start in for tomorrow. So all I have to do is just grab it tomorrow out of the fridge. There we go. Yum. That can be for tomorrow. Oh, oops, I just left the fridge open. Okay. I'm coming to turn you off. So you do have to kind of remember which ones you've done that to, so that you put them in the right places in the fridge. All right, that's done. I don't bury that anymore because every time I bury that in the backyard, as in like this kind of stuff, like waste, like instead of things I don't give to the chickens, apparently don't give avocado to chickens. Okay, I'm turning it off. Hold on. Because the avocado seed grows. We've had so many avocados growing in our backyard, literally, from bearing scraps. It's hilarious. Sorry. Hello, Travel. Hey, Travel, Susie. Susie, I still haven't looked at your video. It's still saved in my to go back and watch list. But thanks for dropping in. This is not my normal live stream. Normally I'm on the beach moving and grooving. This is me just quickly doing my salads because I made a video yesterday instead of making my salads. So guys, I'm gonna go. It's 9:10. I've got to go. That's my salads for today. I'm gonna put my lid on that. I'll put a lid on everything. And I'm gonna pair that with the sardines. And we put that Greek stuff over the top. So I put that in a little cooler and I take that for work. So I don't have to buy any snacks. Oh, I've got snacks too. God. I have snacks. I don't have to buy any food. So it saves me money so I can travel longer because I'm going to go for 2 months in Africa. And I don't buy shit. So guys, thanks for being here. The bottle that I was talking about the other day, this morning, I did put it in my community post. That is the normal bottle, guys. It's called, I don't know what it says, but there is an eagle on it. Eagle oil. I did put a photo of it in my community post. A few people were interested. You put this on aches and pains. If you have like a flu, like, I'm starting to kind of get the flu, I put that on my chest, my backs. If I was coughing, if you had a sore throat, you put it under your throat. If you got a sore knee, put it on your knee. It's amazing stuff. Don't get it in your eyes or don't get it in your hoo-hoo. It'll hurt. Just saying. Okay, I'll leave you with that. I'm going to go. Bye. Thanks for being here.